Hello children, this is NARESH MATHUR, and today in this video we are going to discuss chapter number 6, that is lines and angles. In this chapter we have various terms which we need to discuss. These terms you have studied in your previous classes also, but I would like to recall all these terms. So let's start. The first term which we have, that is line segment. A line segment is a part of a line which has two endpoints. In this we have AB as a line segment. Second one is a ray. Ray is also a part of a line, but it is with one endpoint. So AB is a ray. Here AB is denoted by this symbol. Alright, ray AB. Collinear points and non-collinear points. If all the 3 points on the same line, then they are called collinear points, otherwise they are non-collinear points. So here we have two different diagrams. In the first one you can say PQR is our collinear points, and here we can say ABC are non-collinear points because they are not on a straight line. Next one, an angle. An angle is formed when two rays originated from the same endpoint. Here AB is a ray and BC is also a ray, which both rays are originated from point B, which is called as a vertex, and the angle is called as angle ABC. Right? It is denoted by this symbol. Now we have a next point, which is types of angles. There are many types of angles: acute angle, right angle, obtuse angle, straight angle, reflex angles. Let's study one by one. Acute angle, the angle between 0 degree and 90 degrees is called as an acute angle. The angle equals to 90 degrees is called as right angle. The angle between 90 and 180 is called as obtuse angle. A straight angle which is of 180 degree is called as straight angle. The angle between 180 to 360 is called an reflex angle. Alright, so these are the basic terms. Now the next one is complementary angles and supplementary angles. Complementary angles are the angles whose sum is 90 degree, and the supplementary angles, two angles whose sum is 180 degree. So here 30 and 60 we can say are the complementary angles, and here 120 and 60 we can say these are the supplementary angles. Now the term come adjacent angles. Adjacent angles, with two angles are adjacent if they have common vertex. Let's say BD is the common vertex and a common arm, and their non-common arms are on different sides of the common arm. AB and BC are the non-common arms, which are the different sides of the common arm, that is BD. And if we add these two angles, it will make the whole angle ABC. Angle ABC equals to angle ABD plus angle DBC. Vertically opposite angles, when two lines are intersected, then the opposite angles are always equal. Here angle AOD and angle BOC are vertically opposite angles and they are equal, and angle AOC and angle BOD are vertically opposite angles. Intersecting lines and non-intersecting lines. We know very well what are the intersecting lines if they are intersect at any point. So PQ and RS are intersecting line as they are intersecting at O, and AB and CD are the parallel lines. The length of the common perpendicular points on these parallel lines, or the equal length, is called as the distance between these parallel lines. That says the distance between this and this point and this point, if they are common, and it will be called as a distance between two parallel lines. Then pair of angles, that is linear pair of angles. If we have a straight line or a ray stands on a line, then the sum of the two adjacent angle is formed is called as 180 degree. So the linear pair of angles can be on a straight line or can be on a intersecting lines as well. So here angle AOC plus angle BOC equals to 180 degree, and here angle, we can also say angle AOC and angle BOC, the sum of these angles will also be 180 degree, and of course vertical opposite angles will be equal. Okay, now parallel lines and the transversal. But now the question is, what is transversal? Transversal is a line which intersects two or more lines at distinct point is called as a transversal. Here M and N are two lines which are given, and L which are intersecting M and N at certain point P and Q. So L is a transversal here. So they are making 4 angles at each point P and Q. So total we have 8 angles. Now we can categorize or classify these angles as corresponding angles. So angle 1 and angle 5 are the corresponding angles, 2 and 6, 4 and 8, and 3 and 7. Similarly, alternate interior angles 4 and 6, 3 and 5. Alternate exterior angles 1 and 7, and 2 and 8, 2 and 8. And interior angles on the same side of transversal 4 and 5, and 3 and 6. These interior angles on same side of transversal are also called as co-interior angle, and the sum of co-interior angles are 180 degree if M and N are parallel. Now see here, in the previous one M and N are not given as a parallel, so these are just the classification of these angles. It is not given they are equal. Alright, now if the M and N are parallel, then the corresponding angles will be equal, alternate interior angles will be equal. Alright, and co-interior angles, sum of co-interior angles will be 180 degree, that is 4 and 5, and 3 plus 6, this the angle of the sum of these angles will be 180 degree. 1, 3, 2, 4 vertical opposite angles will be equal. Corresponding angles 1, 5, 2 and 6, 4 and 8, and 3 and 7. These angles are also equal. Now we have 3 different conditions. If we are saying M and N are parallel, then we can say corresponding angles will be equal. Let's say 1 and 5 are equal. Now vice versa, if we are saying the corresponding angles are equal, then lines will be parallel. Therefore M is parallel to N. In the second concept, if we are given 2 parallel lines, then the alternate interior angles will be equal, 4 and 6. 4 and 6. See here, alternate interior angle is in the Z form. Alright, and vice versa, if the co-interior angles are equal, then lines will be parallel. Alright, in the next concept, if lines are parallel, then the sum of co-interior angles would be 180. Let's say angle 4 plus 5 is 180, and angle 3 plus angle 6 is 180, and vice versa. If we are given that the sum of co-interior angles are 180 degree, then the lines will be parallel to each other. Alright, now if we are given 2 lines which are parallel to the same line, then they will be parallel to each other. See here, let's say M is parallel to L and N is also parallel to L, then M and N will be parallel to each other. Alright, the next property is angle sum property. We know this property is very well. That is the sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Alright, angle 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2 180 degree. And the next one is exterior angle property. Exterior angle property says if a side of a triangle is produced, then the exterior angle, here angle 4 is an exterior angle, then the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the 2 interior opposite angle. It means angle 4 equals to angle 1 plus angle 2. And an exterior angle always greater than either of its interior opposite angle. It means angle 4 will be greater than angle 1 and angle 4 will be greater than angle 2 as well. So these were the basic concepts of this chapter. I hope I have just recalled all the concepts, which is brush up all the concepts. Now let's start the exercise, that is 6.1. So we have to use the basic concept which we have just learned here. See, we are given a figure. We are given line AB and CD intersect at O. Angle AOC and angle BOC, the sum of these angles are given as 70 degree, and angle BOD is given as 40 degree. This angle is given as 40 degree. So what we need to find, the angle BOE and reflex of angle COE. reflex of angle COE we need to find these two terms. Alright, so first of all, we are given angle AOE. AB is a straight line as we are given, so we can write angle AOE plus BOE equals to 180 degree linear pair, and angle AOC plus angle COE plus EOB, as we are saying AB is a straight line and we are given three different angles on the straight line, so the sum of these three angles would be 180 degree. Out of the three angles, the sum of two angles is given as 70 degree, so the angle COE would be 180 minus 70, that is 110 degree. So the angle COE would be 110 degree. Clear till yet? Alright, as the sum of this and this angle is 70, then the rest is 110 degree. Now we need to find the reflex of COE. So reflex of COE would be what? 360 minus 110, that is 250 degree. Not an issue. Now the second one, we need to find angle BOE. Now see here, we can find it in many ways. See here, we are given angle BOE and angle AOE equals to BOE and angle AOE, as AB is a straight line, so the sum of these angles will be 180 degree, or we can say CD is also a straight line, so we have 110 and 40 here, so we can take it as X, so 110 plus X plus 40 should be 180, as the CD is a straight line, so 110 and 40 is 150, so X will be 30 degree. So by this we have the values of both reflex of COE and angle BOE. You can choose any of the method, or you can find by any method. Your process and method should be correct and you can find the answer. Alright, see the next one. We are given a figure in which XY and MN intersecting at point O. Angle POY is a 90 degree. A is to B equals to 2:3. We need to find the value of angle C. Alright, so we can do this question again in many ways. Here what we are going to do, if POY is 90 degree, then angle XOP will also be 90 degree, this will also be 90 degree. Alright, and A is to be given as 2:3. It means the ratio of 2:3, the sum of A and B should be 90 degree. We can write it in the form of 2x and 3x, so 2x plus 3x equals to 90. We can do by this method, or what I am going to do, we are just taking the ratio, let's say A is to be equals to 2:3. From here we can get the value of A, so it would be 2b by 3, and we can write A plus B equals to 90. Alright, so we just writing that is A plus B, so in the place of A we can write 2b by 3. By this we can get the value of B. Or another method you can use, that is 2x plus 3x equals to 90 degree. You can get the value of 90. You can get the value of x, so x would be 18 and B is 3x, so it would be 3 into 18, that is 54 only. Alright, now we have the value of A and B. Let's say it is 54 and it is 36. Now we need to find the value of C. As MN is a straight line, angle B is 54, then angle C would be what? B and C are the linear pair, so the angle of C would be 180 minus 54, that is 126 degree. Clear? Alright. In the third one, we are given a diagram where angle PQR and PRQ is equal. It means in the triangle we are given two equal angles. We need to prove that angle PQS equals to PRT. It means this angle should be equals to this angle, which is we need to prove. So it's quite simple. In the first equation we are given PQR equals to PRQ. Given a we can write angle PQS plus PQR equals to 180 degree. I am talking about this and this angle, linear pair. Again, this and this angle will also be 180 degree. If these two angles are also equal to 180 degree and these two angles are also equal to 180 degree, so we can equate both the equations. So here we are given PQR and PRQ is equal, so we can cut it down. So we have angle PQS equals to angle PRT, which we need to prove. Easy. Now in the next one, we are given in the figure where we are given x plus y equals to w plus z. X plus y equals to w plus z. Then we need to prove that AOB is a straight line. Now for this point is O, and we need to prove that AOB is a straight line. So we can write x plus y plus z plus w equals to 360 because it is making a complete angle. But we are given x plus y equals to w plus z. So here in the place of w plus z, we can write x plus y. Now we have twice of x plus y equals to 360, and by this x plus y equals to 180 degree. Now if the sum of these two angles is 180 degree, it means these are the linear pair. It means AOB is a straight line. Alright. Now this one is an important question. We are given a figure where OR is a perpendicular to line PQ and OS is another ray lying between rays OP and OR. We need to prove that angle ROS equals to half of angle QOS minus POS. Again, we can solve this question by many methods, but we have various methods. Here what we are going to use, see, if OR is a perpendicular to line PQ, then we can write angle POR equals to angle QOR. Both are 90 degree. Alright. Now POR plus QOR equals to 180 degree. So we can write twice of POR equals to 180 degree. Twice of POR equals to 90 degree. No problem. Mark it as a second equation. And OS is standing on line PQ, so we can write angle POS plus angle QOS. Angle this and this equals to 180 degree, linear pair. So in the place of 180 degree, we can write twice of angle POR, and POS plus QOS equals to twice of POR, and POR can be written as what? POS plus ROS by the figure. So after solving it, one POS will be cancelled by this POS. So we can just displace this value and we can get 2 ROS equals to QOS minus POS, and this 2 can be in the denominator of this whole term. So we can write angle ROS equals to half of QOS minus POS. Hence proved. Alright, this one was a good question, so please practice this question. Okay. In the next one, we are given angle XYZ equals to 64 degree, and XY is produced to point P. XY is produced to point P, so XY is producing at point P, and we need to draw a figure from the given information. If YQ, here we have YQ is bisecting angle ZYP, it means this angle and this angle is equal. Let's say X and X. Alright, so we need to find angle XYQ and reflex of QYP. Reflex of QYP. So we can find angle XYQ in a very simple way. X plus 64, 2x plus 64 equals to 180, or in the place of x we can write angle PYQ or XYQ, anything. So the value of twice of PYQ equals to 116. We just subtract 164 from the 180. So the angle of PYQ equals to 58 degree. Alright. So if this angle is 58 degree, so we need to find angle XYQ. So we can just add 58 plus 64 so that we can get the value of XYQ, that is 122 degree. Now we have to find reflex QYP. As we have an angle QYP as 58 degree already, so we can find the reflex of angle QYP by subtracting the 58 degree by 360. So we can get the value of reflex of QYP, that is equals to 302 degrees. Alright, so guys, these were the questions of exercise 6.1. so in this video we have just discussed exercise 6.1 along with all the important terms which we use in this exercise. So please practice these terms. Alright, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.